Now, it's been a slur for a while for people that are lower IQ or just things we think are stupid. And if you live on the internet like me, I know you've seen a bunch of things you would consider retarded in the last 24 hours. But we won't be using it as a slur today. We'll actually be using it as a way to improve your life. Introducing retard maxing. In the spirit of the topic of this video, I made up a definition, right? It's taking on the characteristics of stupid people. Characteristics like being yourself unapologetically, little to no self-doubt, act first, apologize later, sound familiar. See, some of y'all have a lot of ideas, a lot of really dope ideas about what you want to achieve. But the thing is, you're a little bit too smart and you're very slow on acting on your ideas, probably because you have analysis paralysis. Because you're smart, every time you have a somewhat complex idea, you naturally take time considering everything that could go wrong. How do you prevent failure? How hard the intricate details of your plan are to actually execute, which will help you sometimes, but it's a natural enemy of action. And one thing very successful people do well is they act fast. A visual example that some of y'all might recognize, I show Speed. 60 million plus subs on YouTube, raking in hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars every single month, one of the biggest YouTubers and streamers on the planet, and he's been retard maxing since the day he started. The barking, the talking Ben era, the backflips, none of it was planned, and literally none of it would have happened if he just sat around second guessing his idea. But I don't really like that example though, bro. Bro, Speed had mad controversies, like too many cringe moments. Gang, He literally had a rape joke that he was like under fire for like mad long. Oh, the who's gonna stop me joke?
Say if we the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gon' stop me? You're not stopping me! Who gon' stop me?
Girl,
who gon' stop me?
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. Like, if he would have just thought about what he was doing a little bit more, that whole situation would have never even happened. But what did the World Cup say about that situation? I mean, I didn't really hear that they said anything about it. Exactly. Because it went viral, he apologized, and never did something like that again. You see, when it comes to retard maxing, there are really only 3 rules. Don't touch anybody physically, don't make women feel unsafe, and don't mess with kids, EDP 445. Literally, just don't do those 3 things, and almost always you can just apologize, and over enough time, most people will forget about it. Some quick examples of that are Adin Ross angering hood rappers with sus jokes, which went viral, apologized after, put his butt on another man's bare meat, went viral, apologized.
My bad. Hey, my bad, bro. I'm not tripping, bro. No.
Yeah?
Made fun of a hood rapper's dead peoples.
Ooh, I smoke.
Went viral, apologized.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry, bro.
He has almost 5 million subs. Neon also made fun of a hood rapper's dead peoples, went viral, apologized. Made fun of Kai Cenat's mom, a black woman. Went viral, apologized, and as much as you may dislike these guys, they got more money than your entire family, nigga. Yo, fuck you doing? I don't even know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. I don't know what the fuck that was. Retard maxing at its finest. Catch fire on these niggas, man. Catch fire on these niggas. Now, all jokes aside, I don't like him either, but the truth still stands. Now, there is the age-old question of quality over quantity. Which is more important? Well, in the book Art and Fear, there's a story about a ceramics teacher who split his class in half. The left side of his class would be graded on the quantity of pots they were able to make by the end of the semester. If they made 100, they'd get an A, 90, they would get a B, 80, they would get a C, etc., etc. But on the right side of the class, they had to focus on quality, and they could only make 1 pot. But that 1 pot had to be exceptional to get a good grade. Interestingly enough, the group tasked with making the most pots were the ones that actually ended up making the ones of highest quality. Because they had made so many, they had ample opportunity to make mistakes, which gave them the confidence to try new techniques, whereas the group that was supposed to be focused on quality only had 1 shot, and they were scared of messing that shot up, so they tried nothing new. They could not think out of the box because they did not want to fail. They were so focused on theory that they couldn't even consider muscle memory, trial and error, but it's a fictional story. So how can we take that as evidence for the rule? Well, it actually was based on a true story. So Jerry Ullsman was actually a photography teacher who ran this experiment in his class. Same thing, split the class in two groups. One group was judged based on the quantity and one on quality, and it was the exact same results. You ever heard of just do the thing? There's no such thing as try, just do. Everybody's asked when they just start out at something, but they get better. And an example of that is Jennifer Dewalt. She made 180 websites in 180 days, and by her own admission, her first websites were pretty shit. But by the end of the 6 months, she was making some really cool websites. They took her way less time actually to set up. Keep in mind, she started with zero programming experience, and in the true spirit of retardom, quit her job with a little bit of savings just to pursue this venture. Her story got picked up by some news outlets, rewarding her retardom with some fame. Now, if I haven't convinced you based on the examples I've given so far, I have some examples from my own life. Exhibit 1. Ex-fat kid. Yes, sir, that is indeed me. I decided I wanted to change my life. I didn't want to be a fat ass anymore. So I started doing workouts from YouTube with no knowledge of what the fuck I was doing. It was a very cringe era of my life, but I just knew one thing: act. Was it embarrassing being the only kid jogging around my fucking block at like a bunch of hours of the day? Absolutely. Did I find it embarrassing trying to go to gyms with grown-ass men as a little fat man? Absolutely, bro. But at the end of the day, if you achieve your goal at some point, does any of it really fucking matter? There was a point that I was making beats on YouTube. I knew they were ass. I went out in public to make a video on me fucking making beats in Guitar Center. Was it embarrassing walking around with a camera and a laptop? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, it helped me become a lot more comfortable on camera, which kind of leads me to where I am today. Nobody wants to be cringe, considered corny, embarrass themselves, be seen failing. But are you really okay with seeing the people who are less talented than you, less funny than you, dumber than you, retard maxing, and gaining what they want out of this life? Achieving what you could be achieving, probably with less time if you would just act. And obviously, preparation matters. Like, putting thought behind what you're gonna do matters. Like, I took an hour before this video to get my examples together, so I wasn't just talking a bunch of bullshit. But I literally decided to do this video 2 hours ago, on a whim, after hearing somebody else's conversation. I like to think of it like this: if you can close the gap between conception of idea and actually executing on that idea, you'll be able to produce more, which will bring you closer to your goal. Now, a lot of y'all are smart as fuck, but because of analysis paralysis, you're letting the dumb people get ahead of you. And I just encourage y'all, retard max, my nigga. Act like you don't have as many brain cells as you do. Prepare first, and then just kind of shut your brain off and kind of just do what you got to do. Just do the thing. With that being said, man, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Y'all already know what to do, man. Soul Syndicate. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.